All right, everyone, happy Monday. So today's topic, I'm just gonna dive right in. We're actually gonna be talking about how to take care of your skin during the summer. And if you've been my customer for a long amount of time, you are going to probably remember the time when my husband and I went on a little anniversary trip to the beach, and we laid on the beach for, I think it was 8 hours. We did not wear sunscreen. You know what, maybe I'll drop a link in the comments to that video because it is, yeah, you'll just have to watch it. Long story short, we got scalded, and Arnold couldn't go to work for 3 days because he was in so much pain he couldn't even walk. It was awful. And so we learned some things through that experience, and now I am definitely an advocate for taking care of your skin in the summertime. But all that to say, I think part of the reason why we were so naive was because we were used to Montana summers. And in the Montana, you know, we're pretty far from the equator, and the sun is just not as harsh here. And so, and we're in Montana right now, that's why I say here. But we just were not used to this. So anytime we go anywhere tropical, anytime we're anywhere near the beach, I am very careful to wear sunscreen. And I don't buy into the belief that the sun itself is bad for you. However, I do see that the sun will definitely age your skin faster if you're constantly getting sunburned and exposing yourself to the sun all the time. The other thing is, I really feel like when you do use sunscreen, it's really, really important to be very proactive with the type of sunscreen that you're using. And today I'm actually going to give you some resources on my favorite sunscreens, some natural sunscreens you can make yourself, and other practical ways to just protect your skin. So, but back to what I said before is, I think the main reason that I choose to be pretty careful to protect my skin when I'm in the sun, like we just got back from Jamaica, and thankfully we did not burn at all. We might have gotten like a little bit, but I was pretty faithful with applying sunscreen, and I'm still the type of person that I love to lay out. I love to be tan, so I am not advocating for pasty white skin. I am just like, hey, if you are someone like me who really loves the sun, who loves to be tan, here are some ways to make so that you can still take care of your sun, or take care of your skin. Because Arnold and I have seen some really negative things in our skin since that time that we were burned super bad. So for example, Arnold's back was not freckly up till that point. After that, his back is super freckly, and it's actually like the texture is bumpy. So weird. So anyway, let's first of all talk about healthy sunscreen options and my favorite sunscreen options. So I think actually my favorite sunscreen that I have found so far, I'm a big fan of convenience, and I love Beautycounter's spray-on sunscreen. It's a 30 SPF, and I really, really like it. It applies really, really well. So if you're looking for one that applies really well, is very convenient, that's the one I would recommend, but I'm sure there's a lot of other good ones out there. Another thing that you can actually do if you really want to go very natural is you can use carrot seed oil mixed with coconut oil. I'm going to leave a link to a recipe in the description below, but you basically, I don't even know the recipe offhand. My sister-in-law does this, and it works super well. I actually used it when we were in Florida on a girls' trip, and I think it gives you a sun protection that's equivalent to like 30 to 50 SPF. I can't remember exactly, but I love that because I felt like it really helps to even give you more of a golden tan. And it's crazy because carrot seed oil just kind of acts like a barrier. So that's another option. The one thing that I want to recommend to you when it comes to kids is, I don't know about you, but I hate lathering my kids with sunscreen multiple times, you know, when we're at the beach. They're sandy, it's nasty. Do yourself a favor and just get your kids rash guard swimsuits. So instead of doing, you know, like the one-piece swimsuits or whatever, literally just get them long sleeved swimwear. That's what I do. I've noticed that, like, I don't have to be as particular with their legs. Like, I'll just buy them regular, you know, swim shorts or whatever, because their legs just don't get as much sun exposure because they're in the water and, you know, just the way the sun hits them. But for shoulders and all that stuff, I have found just getting them long sleeve rash guards makes a world of difference. And kids don't care. Like, my kids actually like to wear that. And the other thing too is get sun hats. Like, to me, I like that so much better. And with Monty, like my 6-year-old, oftentimes when we first get out in the water, you know, he'll be out there without his shirt on and all is fine. And then, cause I like my kids to be tan, you know, look healthy and whatever during the summertime. But then instead of having to get him over and reapply sunscreen, you know, he can just come over, put on his rash guard shirt, and he's good to go. And the same thing you could do with girls too. You know, if they're wearing one-piece swimsuits, you could just take a rash guard along, and when you feel like they're getting too much sun, just slip the rash guard on over top. Makes a world of difference, and you just don't have to worry about it. So I love that. Those are my recommendations as far as actually protecting yourself from the sun. And when I say, again, protecting yourself from the sun, I mean from sun damage, like as far as burning your skin. I don't mean, yeah. There's conflicting opinions on whether the sun causes skin cancer or whether toxic sunscreen causes skin cancer. So we won't get into all that. But another thing, so this would be more for caring for your skin after sun exposure, is again a consistent skincare routine. And I wanted to tell you guys a little story because when we were in Jamaica, we just got back. It was amazing. I got my first ever professional facial. And it was like the whole 9 yards. And it was so cool because I knew what she was doing, like each step. I could tell what she was doing by the way that it felt. And I was just reminded again, and by the way, I don't know if my skin reacted to being in the sun more and sweating, or if it reacted to using the Beauty Counter sunscreen on my face, or if it reacted to the facial. I don't know, but I do know that I reacted after my facial. So I got like really itchy on my face and bumpy. And I think I know that the line that they used on me was really good quality. I don't know how natural it was. I think it was supposed to be plant-based. I don't know. I just went and I'm like, I'm gonna enjoy this. And it was wonderful, but I don't know what my skin reacted to. But I was reminded again, so when we got home then, my skin just felt still so bumpy and gross. And so I used my Microdermabrasion Cream. And you guys, I was reminded again the importance of exfoliating. So I feel like exfoliating is especially important in the summertime because when you are tanning, like your layer of skin on top can often, sorry, I feel like I'm bumping the table and then bumping the camera. Your first layer of skin can get really like dry and bumpy, and you know, it has that sun exposure. So what I will say is if you are exfoliating, it's probably gonna take you a little bit longer to get tan because you are like essentially taking off that top layer of skin. So hopefully that makes sense. But to me, it's more worth it to have nice, smooth skin than it is to like prolong a tan, especially if it means that my skin is gonna feel really dry and flaky. So Microdermabrasion Cream, super, super important. And my skin felt amazing when I got home and used that. I was like, oh my word. I just thought back to like how I used to not have a consistent skincare routine. I didn't have a skincare routine at all. And I have just been so encouraged with the difference that it has made in my skin. So consistent skincare routine, huge. This prebiotic facial mist is amazing if you get a little too much sun. And so now I want to talk more about some things that you can use after sun. So our Aloe Vera Gel is one thing that's actually, I think it's on sale this month, or maybe it's just available this month. I'll send you guys pictures of the flyer and everything, but I know that if you purchase the full size one, you get a travel size one as well. So for me, what I have found is if I have a really bad sunburn, I feel like the Aloe Vera Gel doesn't make my skin feel good. And I hate saying that because I know it works for so many people. I don't feel like it works the greatest for me, but I do love our Aloe Vera Gel because I use it for hair gel for my boys. And I love that. It works amazing. But as far as after sun care, I have found some other options that work better. First one is our body serum. And the body serum I love because it's lightweight, it's not sticky, and the ingredients in this stuff is amazing. So it has, let me see here, it has green tea extract in it, and it has radish root ferment in it. I think this one has, yes, it has squalene in it, which is amazing. That's the thing that makes your skin look nice and plumped up, you know? But the reason that I love this, this also has hyaluronic acid in it. Those are all like power-packed things for your skin. And I love this because this is, I would say, the thing that has made my sunburns feel the best. And it's just very lightweight. It goes on super smooth. It's not thick. This is the unscented one that came in the Bliss Box a few Bliss Boxes ago, but we also regularly carry this one. It's scented with either our Hampton Cove scent or the Sedona Spa. I like both of them, but I really, really love the unscented one. I'm actually really hoping that they come out with just the unscented one. The other thing that Arnold and I found that really helps, because believe it or not, we actually burned ourselves again really badly in Florida last spring. Oh, it was horrible. I did it worse. Oh, that's the other thing that I forgot to tell you guys, is that I made the mistake of using our island coconut oil, I think that's what it was, when we were in Florida last. So it was like soon after Lori was born. And I think it had grapefruit seed oil in it. You guys, do not use citrus oils on your skin before going into the sun. Because what happens is that citrus oils are actually phototoxic, which means that when you put them on your skin, it actually, I don't know what it does, if it opens up your pores or what it does, but it basically fries the living daylights out of your skin. Do not do it. And I actually think that's why Arnold and I got burnt so bad at the beach, was because we were using like a lemon spray in our hair. I know, we're so extra, but I think it like oversprayed onto our bodies and it was horrible. But anyway, just do not use citrus oils on your skin before going into the sun unless they are properly diluted. And that doesn't mean citrus oils are bad. It just means don't put them on your skin before going on the sun. So like our lime products, that was properly diluted so that it wasn't phototoxic. But just read the ingredients in any kind of oil you're using, or any even skincare you're using, just to make sure that it doesn't have a ton of citrus oils in it before going in the sun, because that will fry you. But back to what I was saying, Arnold and I discovered that using a spray bottle filled with water, silver, and apple cider vinegar seriously helps to soothe a sunburn in no time at all. So we'll just mix that up. I think we would use, I don't know if it was like equal parts water. You can't really go wrong with it, but using silver, and that's like the colloidal silver. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of that. So silver, apple cider vinegar, and water, and just mix that up in a spray bottle, spray yourself down. The other thing that really helps with sunburns is to wait 24 hours before showering. I know it sounds really gross, but if you get a really bad sunburn, what's gonna happen is if you go and you wash all your skin's oils off, that's actually gonna make everything worse. So as much as you can, wait 24 hours before showering. So the other thing, which I don't have with me, but I've heard other consultants raving about, is the overnight glow mask. That is one thing that I have heard is amazing with helping for after sun care. And I know for me, it feels good all the time. Like the mask feels good all the time. I actually like to keep mine in my little skincare fridge on my bathroom counter, but that one feels amazing. So those are my tips. I'm gonna try to take notes of everything in the description box of this video. Like I'll link the coconut oil and carrot seed recipe. I can link the Beauty Counter sunscreen, all of that stuff. And if you have any questions, just message me. And if you've ever had a really bad sunscreen or sunburn story that you would care to share, I would love to hear it. The other thing that I wanted to quick throw in here at the end is that our Bliss Box is available for pre-order. So this is, what I was telling you, this was a product that was in a Bliss Box. The Bliss Box is basically like a collection of 4 products. Normally 3 to 4 of the products are exclusive, never before seen. It's actually a way that Lemongrass gets like new products out to customers to test it, but it's also just really fun. They are only $36, and that includes shipping. So like shipping is free, $36. And the thing that I love about these boxes too is that they make fabulous gifts because they come packaged really pretty with instructions on how to use everything. They're amazing. So if you want to pre-order a box, I can't tell you what's in it because I don't know yet, but if you want to pre-order a box, I would highly suggest doing that. You can do that with me here. I'll send more details. But then the official launch of the box is tomorrow. But if you want to make sure that you get one, definitely get that order in today. And even if you're not sure, even if you don't have your whole order for me finalized, you can still order your Bliss Box a while because you're not paying shipping on it. So, all right. I think that's everything. I'm excited about tomorrow because I'm going to be coming to you with 3 ways that less is more when it comes to summer makeup. So just kind of helping you keep your summer makeup really simple. And yeah, I think that's everything. Your bonus word for today is going to be sun care. That's 2 words, sun care. And just a little note, if you guys can send me that word all by itself, that would be amazing. It just kind of helps me with the system, the way that I keep track of everything. It really helps if it's actually just in one text. So like, even if you send an emoji, or if you're like, the bonus word for today is sun care, it would be great if you would just send it just 1 word. But I mean, either way is fine, just a little something. So, all right, see you guys tomorrow.